everyone, we're going to solve for all values of x for our equation or inequality 2 sine squared of x minus pi divided by 3 minus sine of x plus pi divided by 6 minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0 over the interval 0 to 360 degrees. All right, this would be great because we could factor this if these two terms were the same, and they're not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them the same. So what I'm going to do is take my sine, I'm not going to use the 2 right now, the sine squared of x minus pi divided by 3, and use my Pythagorean identities and write this as 1 minus cosine squared of x minus pi divided by 3. All right, and then for this piece here, I'm going to note that sine of this pi divided by 6 right here can be written as pi divided by 2 minus pi divided by 3. Because if you get your common denominator here and you cross multiply these two, you'll get this equals pi divided by 6. So I'm going to rewrite my part in here, so my argument. So this is going to be pi divided by 2 plus x minus pi divided by 3. All right, now it has this form given here, sine of 90 degrees minus your theta here. So if you look on your reference angles, when you have sine plus, where is that one? Sine of 90, here it is, plus theta, that's going to equal cosine of x of your angle here, which is x minus pi divided by 3. So at this stage, we have both of these written. Our arguments are the same. So now I can write this as 2. And we have the 1, so we're going to write 2 times 1 minus cosine squared of x minus pi divided by 3. Okay, so that's that first part. Minus, and then we're rewriting this as cosine of x minus pi divided by 3 minus 1. The only thing we need to do is simplify this. This is going to be, let's see. If I distribute that, let's write this part first. It's negative 2 cosine squared of x minus pi divided by 3. And then I'm going to write this part next, minus cosine of x minus pi divided by 3. And then this equals 2 minus 1. So that's going to be plus 1. And that's going to be greater than or equal to 0. All right. Now that we have that, what we want to do is let cosine of x minus pi divided by 3 equal big X. So I'm going to do substitution because I want to factor this. So that means my big X is restricted between negative 1 and 1. So let's look at that. We're going to get, if we have cosine of x minus pi divided by 3 equals big X, with that restriction going on, negative 1 to 1, then I can write this, my equation, as negative 2x squared, I'm substituting in, minus x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, we would get, let's negate all of this. So we get 2x squared plus x minus 1. And if you negate this, you have to flip this. It's less than or equal to 0. Now, factoring this, we'll get 2 big X minus 1 times big X plus 1 is less than or equal to 0. All right. Now that we have that, we have here is x is going to be less than or equal to 1/2, and this one's going to be x is less than or equal to -1. So basically, instead of this interval, we have -1 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 1/2. Now what we have is -1 is less than or equal to my big X is going to be cosine, substituting this back in, cosine of x minus pi divided by 3 is less than or equal to 1/2. All right, now what we want to do is let this part be t. And if we let that part be t, we're going to get, let's see, t is going to be less than or equal to, since we're on from 0 to 2 pi, negative pi divided by 3, and less than 2 pi minus pi divided by 3. And that's where I'm starting with. I'm starting at 0 and going to theta and going to 3, let's say 2 pi. I'm changing up everything. So 2 pi here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm subtracting pi divided by 3 from both sides. All right. Therefore, we're going to have this happening here. We're going to have negative pi divided by 3 is less than or equal to t is less than, and this is going to equal 5 pi divided by 3. All right. Now, from the graph we have, so this is what we have. We have -1 is less than or equal to cosine of t, which is less than or equal to 1/2. And we also have this one. And this is from the graph. So basically, all you have to do, and I graphed everything here. This is negative pi divided by 3. This is 5 pi divided by 3, and it's open here. So basically, when you have pi divided by 3 is less than or equal to x, minus pi divided by 3 is less than 5 pi divided by 3. So basically, if you add pi divided by 3 to each piece to solve for x, we're trying to get back to our original. Our solution set's going to be 2 pi divided by 3 is less than or equal to x is less than 2 pi. And this is your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.